Most people spend their lives walking in lines they never chose, living routines they never questioned, and chasing approval from people who barely know themselves. But here's a truth that most will never hear. If you follow the crowd, you will disappear with them. If you surrender your voice, the world will forget you. If you avoid standing out, your life will blend into noise. This video is your reminder that the crowd is not your home, and your life is not meant to be lived on autopilot. Inspired by the timeless philosophy of Friedrich Nietzsche, this is a message about breaking the spell, waking up, and reclaiming the self you abandoned. Take a breath. This may be the first time in your life that someone asks you to think for yourself. Why do people follow the crowd? Not because they agree, not because it feels right, not because it aligns with their soul. People follow the crowd for one reason. It's easier. Easier to blend in than to stand up. Easier to copy than to create. Easier to be told what to do than to face the terror of thinking alone. The crowd offers comfort, but it steals identity. It offers belonging, but it smothers individuality. It offers validation, but at the cost of your voice. Nietzsche believed that most people live as the herd, a mass of individuals who sacrificed their character for the illusion of safety. But the truth is this: the herd is never safe. The herd is easily replaced. The herd is forgotten. A painful paradox. People fear being alone, but they don't fear being invisible. They fear standing apart, but they don't fear losing themselves. They fear being judged, but they don't fear becoming ghosts in their own lives. Nietzsche warned that the greatest danger is not external oppression. It is self-abandonment, the moment you silence your own thoughts to win approval. The moment you choose to blend in is the moment you begin to disappear. Ask yourself, when was the last time you made a decision that was purely yours? Not influenced by trends, not shaped by fear, not pushed by society, not motivated by fitting in. If you cannot remember, that's the point. Society teaches you very early to fit in. Don't be different. Don't question authority. Don't dream too big. Don't make others uncomfortable. Don't take the road no one else is taking. From childhood, you were trained to follow, to obey, to stay quiet, to stay safe. But safe from what? Safe from becoming yourself? Safe from discomfort? Safe from responsibility? Safe from greatness? People don't follow the crowd because they are weak. They follow the crowd because the system rewards conformity and punishes originality. Originality takes courage, and courage takes pain, and pain is something the crowd avoids. But every great thinker in history, including Nietzsche, understood one thing. Comfort is the death of identity, and conformity is the graveyard of potential. Here's a truth most people don't want to hear. You will not be remembered for fitting in. You will not be remembered for blending in. You will not be remembered for being like everyone else. The world forgets copies. The world remembers originals. Think about the people you admire. They are the ones who broke rules, not followed them. They stood out, even when standing out came with consequences. But what happens to those who follow? They live predictable lives. They avoid discomfort. They avoid risks. They avoid self-expression. And in the end, their story fades. Their voice disappears. Their identity dissolves. Not because they were bad people, but because they refused to be themselves. Nietzsche understood something profound. The crowd fears the individual who thinks for himself. Why? Because the independent person exposes the insecurity of the herd. He stands as a mirror that reveals their fear, conformity, and weakness. The crowd wants you to remain like them, predictable, controllable, replaceable. The moment you begin to think differently, act differently, speak differently, you become dangerous. Not violent, not harmful, but dangerous to the system that relies on your obedience. Your individuality threatens the comfort of the crowd. And that is why standing out takes courage. Here is the part nobody tells you. Standing out will be lonely. But loneliness is not a curse. It is a forge. In your silence, you will meet yourself. In your solitude, you will build clarity. In your quiet moments, you will discover your voice. The crowd gives noise, not direction. The crowd gives company, not purpose. If you fear loneliness, you will always run back to the crowd. But if you embrace it, you will rise above them. Some people are not meant to walk with the herd. Some are meant to lead. And some are meant to walk alone until they create a path others follow. You cannot discover who you are until you step away from who you are expected to be. To step away from the crowd is to meet your real values, your real desires, your real purpose, your real strengths, your real identity. When you stop following the crowd, you begin following your truth. Your soul becomes louder than the world's noise. Nietzsche believed that greatness begins the moment you reject the expectations placed on you. The moment you stop trying to be liked. The moment you stop seeking approval. The moment you stop living for others. This is the birth of individuality. Here are simple but powerful steps to break free. 1. Think slowly. Crowds react, individuals reflect. 2. Question everything. If everyone agrees with something, investigate why. 3. Stop seeking validation. Approval is addictive. Break the addiction. 4. Build your own philosophy. Borrow ideas, but never worship them. 5. Embrace being misunderstood. If people don't misunderstand you at first, you're not original. 6. Accept solitude. It's where self-respect grows. 7. Follow your inner voice. It is the one thing the crowd cannot give you. Silence this idea forever. I must fit in to be liked. I must follow to be safe. I must be normal to be accepted. The crowd didn't create you. The crowd doesn't define you. The crowd doesn't own you. You were not born to be a background character. You were not born to be a shadow. You were not born to be forgotten. In a world full of echoes, be a voice. In a world full of copies, be an original. In a world full of followers, be the exception. Nietzsche believed the strongest soul is the one who stands alone, not because he hates the crowd, but because he refuses to disappear within it. If you follow the crowd, you will vanish with them. If you give away your voice, you will never hear your truth. If you avoid being different, you avoid being you. You are not here to be forgotten. You are not here to blend in. You are not here to become a reflection of someone else's expectations. Your life is too unique to be lived as a copy. Your identity is too valuable to be surrendered. Your voice is too important to be silenced. Be the person the crowd cannot ignore. Be the person time cannot forget. Be the person you were born to be. This is your wake-up call, your reminder, your moment. The crowd is loud, but your soul is louder. Choose your path.